Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to the next part of the NU Road to Top 10. I, of course, am PokeaimMD. Today we're using a team by my boy Jari. I've been using a bunch of his teams. Now, this is the type of team I kind of like. Basically, what I've noticed is that in NU, you give me something that's impossible to switch into, or not impossible, but really tough to switch into, and I can win a lot of my games just off of offensive pressure. So, and again, a few examples of that have been Specs Clowitzer, Specs Executor, Specs Guzzlord, and now we have Choice Band Sawk. So I'm pretty excited about this. If you guys didn't know, also I have a podcast, and we did an episode with Mega Mogwai. It should be up on YouTube later today, but if you guys want to watch it or listen to it rather on, Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Podcasts, whatever, just click on the anchor link that's down below, and it gives you access to all those. But yeah, let's get right into team preview. I'm pretty excited to use this team. So the first member of the squad we have is Choice Band Sawk. This thing hits incredibly hard. You can use, I guess, Sturdy versus Mold Breaker, but I like Mold Breaker especially because I've been using a lot of Weezing on the ladder, and I've been facing a lot of Weezing, so that lets me hit it with Earthquake. Earthquake is also obviously good for Pokemon like Garbodor. Ice Punch is there. Pokemon like Torterra, it also, after you knock off Golbat, knocks it out, so that's really good, while also giving you a nice hit versus Executor, Dredagon, just a few Pokemon, Palossand as well if you don't want to activate the Colbur. So it's really, really nice. I love Choice Band Sawk because it's incredibly hard to switch into, especially with Mold Breaker not caring about your Levitate and whatnot. Vikavolt is not the next member on the team, but it is Slowking. I am so sorry. When I said Levitate, I was thinking about Vikavolt. But Slowking is the next member of the squad. Gives us a Water Resist. Gives us a Z user with PokeaimMD Future Sight. It becomes a nuke. Obviously, Future Sight's really nice. I like that with Sawk because the Pokemon that will come in on Future Sight or that will come in on Sawk, they basically don't usually take both, right? So I'll give you two examples. A Pokemon that will come in on Sawk will probably be Golbat, but if it gets hit by close combat when it comes in, it'll probably go down to Future Sight. Or if Incineroar wants to come in on the Future Sight, if I go for close combat that turn, when I bring in Sawk, Incineroar goes down either way. So like they work really well together. With Future Sight plus Breakers, it's just really, really nice. So Scald, Future Sight, Slack Off for longevity, and Nasty Plot to allow us to boost. We have enough speed for no speed right on. The rest is put into HP and then max special attack. Incineroar is the next one on the squad because we are using Z on Slowking. We're actually using Figgy Berry on an offensive Incineroar. This lets it double as still a fire type check like Delphox and Typhlosion, to name two. We have Swords Dance, Flare Blitz, Knockoff, and Low Kick. I like Low Kick because Low Kick is just generally stronger than Earthquake versus a lot of Pokemon. Earthquake obviously being 100 base power consistent, whereas Low Kick can vary. But a lot of the Pokemon that Low Kick does hits for 120 base power, so it's stronger than Earthquake in most instances. I like offensive Incineroar as well. It gives a Xatu check too. Torterra, also Low Kick is nice for Guzzlord too. Torterra is the next one on the squad. We're using Torterra as a Stealth Rocker. Now, I'm going to be real. With all the Golbats I've been using and Zatus I've been using and Golbats and Zatus I've been seeing, probably not the best Stealth Rocker to use right now. But I still want to use Torterra, and typically on Torterra you'll see Overgrow almost always, but I kind of like the ability Shell Armor. Not being crit is such a great ability. I remember when Mega Slowbro came out, and we were like, oh, Shell Armor sucks, but then we realized, wait, this thing can boost up and we can't crit it. So, a defensive wall, a tank rather, not being able to be crit is great. And the 248 HP EVs and 136 Def lets me take 2 Life Orb Hyper Voices from Healless after Stealth Rock. I also get to take 2 Choice Specs Moonblast from Whimsicott. 68 Defense EVs let me take 2 Close Combats from Scarf Passimian, which is really nice after Rocks. And the 56 attack with Adamant Nature let me 2 KO Rhydon and Palossand with Woodhammer, and also Oko offensive Garbodor with Earthquake. So that's like the idea behind the set. Synthesis obviously for longevity. And of course we gotta bring back Choice Scarf Togedemaru with the Lightning Rod, which I feel like, okay, I did right. Yeah, with the Lightning Rod. This gives us an electric immunity, another electric immunity. A nice comfy check alongside Incineroar in our last Pokemon. And I just love this thing for momentum. Just imagine, you turn out, they bring in Steelix, and I bring out Sawk, Slowking, or Incineroar, right? I pick one, or they pick one at that point. I pick one off, they pick one to sack. But love Togedemaru for its Choice Scarf. Nice resistances as well, giving me another comfy check. And speaking of comfy checks, we do have Golbat as our Defogger in our last Pokemon. Roost, Poison Fang, Brave Bird, Defog, obviously a Violite for that boost. Poison Fang, really nice because it allows us to poison Xatu 50% of the time when we use it. Badly poison it with Toxic, allowing Slowking and Torterra to actually stall it out. Maybe even giving me Rocks, Defog, of course, for hazards. Enough speed for Medicham and Passimian, Decidueye as well. But it's also one of our fighting type checks on the team too. So that is the team for today's episode. Let's get right into the battles. All right, guys. So we have a game. I'll be real. I just started recording and I played I played one game and I played so bad that I was like, I was embarrassed at how bad I played that game. I literally kept staying in on everything. So I slowed down, calmed down. I still have it somewhere. So if I put it in, whatever. But yeah, I was like, that was so bad. Holy crap. Anyway, look at my opponent's team. It looks like it should be dual screens, but it's not. I'm assuming it's lead, Archeops with like Shell Smash this and Agility U. I don't even know. You can have fun too, dude. I'm not even sure what to expect, but I know that's probably lead Archeops. As far as how I deal with that goes, hey, have fun. As far as how I deal with that goes, I do think I go the Slowking route. Oh, okay, you're just going to go T-Spikes versus me? That's cool, too. You have no Future Sight switching. Basically, Slowking has no switchings, like Future Sight plus Scald and whatnot. It's just super good versus him. I said, hey, have fun. I changed it up. What do you realize it was? What's wrong with me? I don't care too much about that, truthfully. Because Golbat should always be able to defog safely. And if he switches, whatever comes in doesn't appreciate it. We'll do Ice Beam or Water Pulse here. Togedemaru is really important because it's faster than everything. It's actually faster than Shell Smash Gorbis as well. Do I care about the T-Spike though? I'll Poison Fang because then I can Roost if he goes for Ice Beam. Or never mind. So I get crit. I would have lived that and been able to basically roost off the damage, but that's really unfortunate that I lost that Pokemon. That was one of my checks to Cinchino as well. Very surprised that this wants to come out, but we're just gonna Shattered Psyche it as well if he wants to try and get up a second layer versus me. I at least deal with Wheezing, and I'm still like my end game is still Togedemaru. That hasn't changed. It just got tougher versus the Vikavolt. Just honestly, it got tougher versus the Vikavolt, but we're going to be able to bop the Wheezing. Nice. I get a crit, which doesn't matter at all. T-Spikes are broken. I don't know about that. And I'm at the point where I cannot let him, set up for free, so I have to go for this attack. Beautiful. Beautiful because I click Close Combat. I was okay with that. Like, if he Agility, I might have lost. Because I don't think if he was Agility Roost, I don't think Togedemaru can knock him out. So we go right for the Choice Band Close Combat here, and we start picking up our KOs. And look at his switch-ins now to Wild Charge. They are almost non-existent. That's going to die again. Sorry, buddy. This is Choice Band. I wouldn't have brought it in if it couldn't kill you. Would not have brought that in if it couldn't kill you. I'm going to keep clicking this, bro. There's Choice Band. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have brought this in if it couldn't kill your mods. At this point, this doesn't have a purpose. Yeah. That almost died to one tail. That's funny. Should be able to bring out Torterra now and just click Wood Hammer. Get a little bit of damage off, and hopefully, unless it's Scarf Archeops, which I don't think it will be. I think it's Rocks. Should I put up Rocks for Cinchino? That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter at all. Between my Intimidate and my Togedemaru, I should be okay. Versus the... Plus, I don't think my Torterra will die either. But between those two, I should be okay. He misses there, which basically enforces... My god, 98% game. Basically means that I win the game anyway. Because I have Big Boy in the back. And we're going to U-turn it out of this game because that's a good game. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just glad I was able to get those points back, but man, that last game really... Thank you, bro. That last game really... I'm debating maybe I shouldn't record. like keep going right now because I know I'm tilted from it because I remember it clearly. And I've shown you guys every game, literally every game, even ones I've lost, like this entire time, except for that. I was like, that was so bad. Sorry, I'm like fighting with myself here. Oh, hold up. All right, I'll pause it. We'll find one more, and then if depending on how I feel after that one, I'll stop the recording for now. You guys will still get your full video, obviously. Yo, I'm back. Okay. So you know how I said in the last one, if I find myself on tilt, I'm gonna take a break. So I did. That was Friday. I played one game and I let a Pokemon sled to +6 turn 1, and I had to take a break, right? I had to take a break. Like that's not me. So now we're back. It's Sunday when I'm recording it. It was Friday. I was recording back to back. So and I'm not feeling the best today. So I'm gonna be real. This is gonna be a short episode. I already have that video, at least the first battle there, and I'm just gonna keep it short. I'm sorry. The next one, I'll make it a little bit longer, but yeah. Anyway, use this team a few times. PokeaimMD, Dredagon. It's right here. Specs of Selgor, Life or Comfy. So my Golbat's going to be great for dealing with these two. This is Choice Scarf, which cannot break my Dredagon. This is Figgy Berry Offensive, which is a little bit threatening for sure. I do check him with Sawk, though. That's really nice. And what I love is that my opponent hates close combat from my Sawk. So I'm going to lead off with it because it kind of just picks up the KO. So oh, as he leads off with Incineroar. That's sick. That's nice. That's a free knock for me on the Xatu. If he stayed in, Flare Blitz would not have knocked me out, and I got rid of its Figgy Berry. So getting rid of Xatu is awesome. Don't have to deal as much with that. My Sawk is almost going to be able to click close combat. I actually don't know what he'll do here, considering I can safely bring out my Slowking on this. This runs U-turn, unfortunately, so I can't really damage what wants to come in. I'm just going to click Scald. I can't really, excuse me, like punish the Dredagon, which I know will be coming in now. That should be your answer. Unless I get the burn with this 30%, which would be really nice. Obviously, I don't have to deal with Dragonium from there, too, but yeah, I don't get the burn, unfortunately. I don't think Shattered Psyche knocks him out. Actually, he's offensive, so it might. And I'm okay with losing Slowking if it means he doesn't get rocks. Okay, yeah, this definitely knocks him out because that's. And this is just fantastic, right? Just being able to deal with Dredagon. He doesn't have that pivot anymore. Close combat is still going to be really free. He'll be able to bring out his Incineroar now, though. And click Knock if he wants to. Knock actually should not be able to do 76% if I'm not mistaken. Incineroar. And use Swords Dance. That's Darkest Lariat. Let's click Knock Off. 63 to 74%. I'm at 76. And my Skull does back. Activates his Figgy Berry. I'm just trying to think about what's important in this game and what's not. Golbat beats you and you. It can even beat you if it wants to, I'll be real. My own Incineroar is fantastic offensively. I'm just going to Scald. Get off a little bit of damage and then pop his Figgy. That way later, just in case I get like -1, he can't deal with me. I still like Torterra because Torterra at least deals with Togedemaru, which is something I'm scared of in the late game. And while Slowking is a pivot into Xatu, I think Togedemaru does the same thing. So I'll just Scald again. Give him that. Be able to bring out my Sawk. And just click Close Combat. If Xatu comes out, I still have my own... well, I have my Torterra. The good thing is this is no drawback considering he doesn't have Rocky Helmet. And I felt myself like playing like... Ugh. I don't like that. I'm going to let my Togedemaru get hit a little bit just because it allows me to pivot into Incineroar. And his lack of... Like his good electric answers are low too. And what I can do is... Wow, you were willing to give me that. If I got this, I cut up rocks and then he couldn't stop close combat. Like this is not a close combat answer. No, neither is this. With rocks up, they just fall. Really surprised you were willing to do that. This is fair though. I mean, I click rocks there because he already has rocks up versus me, so I lose nothing by clicking it. Like I lose absolutely nothing by clicking rocks. What's the worst he does? He doubles it back on me? Who cares? So now we get in Golbat. That's why I made that play. Like I was like, okay, if he's gonna U-turn, sure. And now Golbat doesn't care at all. Oh, great. So not even that. I get to get rid of all his hazards. So this is like such a great turn for me. So obviously now I don't want him being able to get rid of my hazards. Ice Punch is still good too. And without rocks, Golbat literally comes in on everything. This should be an Incineroar play right now. I just gotta be careful to not lose to his own Togedemaru. So like I said, I want to be really careful about that. Yep, there's his Incineroar. Can U-turn here. I guess in my own Incineroar is still great offensively. I just don't want him to SD up in front of my Torterra and force me to go for close combat with Sawk. So I'd rather go out into my own Incineroar here, and which he doesn't switch in very well to. At all. Him knocking off my Figgy was really good, but now I can just go out to Golbat and Roost if need be, which I think I will. I switch an Incineroar on Xatu anyway. It's just a little bit like this is a little bit annoying here, but I don't see myself losing. I don't see myself losing. I have Poison Fang, so I beat the Comfy. I can Poison Fang this too, but there's no point in taking a Psychic. Let me see how much I take from Psychic actually, before I say there's no point in taking the Psychic. Xatu. That's not the set. Is this one 52 special attack investment too? Wow, Psychic does nothing, not even with a crit. Huh. Okay, I can actually tank it and still come in on these two Pokemon just fine. So we're gonna go for the Poison Fang. That's a crit. And basically, I didn't want him U-turning there, so that's why I made that play. But had I got the Poison, that would have been fantastic, because obviously it's a 50% chance to Toxic him. Incineroar might come out. This will give me my own Incineroar as a pivot, or even Sawk. I think what I'm just gonna do is once I get in my Sawk, I'm gonna click. Once I get in my Sawk, I'm just going to click the Ice Punch, because I'm tired of this. Keeping Torterra alive still deals with Togedemaru at the end of the day. It's literally the safest, like the least likely to be flinched down because of leftovers. I guess this is speed tie, which I thankfully win. Earthquake would have been able to knock me out, but I'm just happy that happened because I don't have to deal with that Pokemon. Like I was willing to do it, especially because still doesn't deal with Golbat. Exactly. That was really rough on my part too. I had a lot of cleaner. Like for example, the Slowking probably didn't have to sack it. Sawk maybe could have been a little bit more aggressive, so wasn't the best on my part. I'll be real, and I'm really feeling myself not feeling. I just really feel under the weather. I'll be completely honest with you guys, but yeah, I'll pause it until I find one more, and I'm probably only gonna get one more, guys. I'm sorry, because I feel like if I'm not feeling it, I can't bring it to the first the game, to the and also to the video itself, like right, like y'all might be having a bad day, and this might be making you better. Like damn, Joey's just dying. Like no, we don't want that. So I'll pause it. I'm gonna get one more. And again, the next one I'll make it longer. Alright guys, so we have another game. Let's combat, close combat, close combat, close combat. Ice Punch, Ice Punch. I mean, Ice Punch is relatively, it's not bad here either with rocks up. I love Torterra in this matchup. Just checking you, hopefully unless you're Ice Beam. Checking you. I mean, I could easily see Incineroar being something my opponent ends up leading off with, but my Incineroar is also pretty good with SD low kick. I want to see how much that does to standard, because I know it's stronger than Earthquake. Standard Rhydon. Oof, that's some damage. Oh, it's the same base power as Earthquake. I'm thinking about Steelix maybe? The only lead that doesn't give me, like, make me switch automatically, I think, versus Incineroar, I guess it could be Z, Incineroar. I kind of like Slowking, because if he leads Incineroar, I can first off, this thing is okay. Like that's not even a problem either. I don't think you'll knock me out with anything. I can just click Scald. That's like the whole idea behind this. If I lead off with this Pokemon, I click Scald. Unless Wild Charge knocks me out Slowking. Really surprised to lead off with Togedemaru because I figured like Incineroar and Torterra gave me the literal best matchups versus my opponent. But the reason I didn't lead off with Incineroar is because I didn't want the Rhydon matchup. And then giving rocks for free. The reason I didn't lead off with Torterra is because I didn't want the Incineroar matchup, which I could tank the hit, but I like Incineroar in this game for this Pokemon in this. So Slowking was neutral. Like it can live a hit from Incineroar and not care as much. Now I'm worried that a Wild Charge is going to send me a flying. But obviously getting rid of this and, you know, potentially Delmise means I can wild charge spam too, which might help me out in the end game. Togedemaru. 77 to 92%. Okay, cool. Let me skull right here. If I get Gigable Havoc, I swear, I don't know why, something in my head is telling me Gigable Havoc. Alright, he just U-turns. Nice. So he has to risk switching it on Scald, and I mean, the game isn't going to punish him because I don't remember the last time I got a Scald burn. But, like, with me clicking that move. But that's cool for Sawk. As far as pivots go, Golbat makes the most sense, even if he knocks me off. Anchor Shot does 35. Just going to click Poison Fang here. Getting a poison off on Rhydon would be fantastic. Thank you. Sick. So because rocks are more than likely going to happen, I'm going to Roost. Be a little bit aggressive here. Yep. I think Defog immediately too. I want to wear him down for... Ooh, that's awesome too. I want to wear him down for my Incineroar. We'll make the Torterra play because if he actually chooses to go for Rock Blast over Rocks, I'd basically... What I'd be doing there is I'd be able to outspeed him and smack him with my with my Stealth Rock. Yeah, I'm going to be real. I'm so tempted to just tank this hit and just Earthquake back. But I don't know if that's Z. Because this could be Z, this could be Z, and so could this. As far as pivots into this thing go, I don't want my Incineroar's Figgy Berry being gone because that helps me check this, which is very problematic. Keeping Rhydon weak is so nice. He's gonna knock, right? I don't need. It's fine. Okay, he ends up U-turning. But what I was basically saying is I'd rather get up rocks and force Delmise to Rapid Spin. Just giving me some offensive turns with Incineroar as well as, like, especially because I have my Figgy Berry. Like, at least here I can use it and I get a free knockoff. So I'd rather force a Rapid Spin, get a knockoff with Incineroar. He's -1. Maybe get in the Rhydon and knock off into low kick might be able to knock it out. Even if he goes out to his own Incineroar, getting rid of that thing. The way he went for U-turn, I'm pretty sure he's Assault Vest. Especially because it did no damage to my Torterra. Yeah, I want to say he's Assault Vest. Hi, Papa. Same thing. I think they're all the same. At the end of the day. Do I even need... I don't think I need my Choice Band in this game. I think it's better to not have it. In. I think it's a lot better to not have my Choice Band in this game. So I can OHKO this guy. He should know that. I'm going to knock off again. Surprised he went Rhydon, but knockoff means that my close combat will 100% knock him out. So I'm okay with that. Like, my Sawk is still good, and actually being freed up is alright here. Because now he gave me Rhydon. He cannot get up rocks versus me. He also does not have a Wild Charge immunity besides his Togedemaru. Which is still a Wild Charge immunity, if I'm being honest. But yep, Golbat's still at full, so I don't have to worry about Samurott. Sigilyph is the biggest problem, though. That is 100% the biggest problem. I have an Incineroar. Now, I don't know if you're an Air Slash variant, but I think I always go Incineroar here. Because I'm Figgy. That did 47%. What does that tell me at all? No. That is Life Orb, man. Oof. And that could be Tinted Lens too, right? It's looking pivots once. 36. Energy Ball does 54 or something. I'm making the Togedemaru. I'm making the Togedemaru play. I'm making the Togedemaru play. Yeah. And I'm clicking Wild Charge. Like, I don't care if you go your own Togedemaru. Go ahead. Go ahead and U-turn on me. U-turn right now. It's actually bad if he U-turns. Like, I'm very weak to that thing. Very weak. And I don't want to lose to him clicking Wild Charge as well. I need my Figgy so I can get a free knock. 58 to 68. I'm just thinking about the damage I'm going to do on you. But he's U-turning here for sure. And then he's going to get in Sigilyph and mess me up. Ah, man. I think, because had Incineroar's Figgy obviously been activated, that's such a great turn for me, I think. Had Incineroar's Figgy Berry obviously been activated, this would have been nice. I don't think you're going to help me beat the this, and I don't think you're going to be that good in this game, so I'd rather go into my Torterra here. And if you're like a Brave set, I do think Earthquake is a play. Like, let him knock me out here. I could bring out you and just Scald, which will knock you. I don't think, like, man, I feel myself, like, I know why I'm stopping. Earthquake, well, there's no way I'm knocking you out, dude. With EQ, I mean, Earthquake, obviously, if I was still banded, but I'm not. There's also no Intimidate here. Get out of here. Why is it? Oh. Sure. 51 to 60%. An Anchor Shot's so free versus me, too. Okay, that at least gives me my berry. That gives me my berry on my Incineroar, which I need for Sigilyph. Oh, good double, dude. Wait, really good double. Are you SD as well? I mean, Golbat's like here for you. Oh, he 100% is SD. And I can use a Toxic right now. Thank you. 50%. Appreciate it. He's gonna SD up again and do some massive damage. Why is he not SDing up again? Aqua Jet knocks me out at 29? It needs the highest roll possible. Yep. Such a great turn because I was able to... basically, after the next turn, I should be able to knock him out with Brave Bird. So that's awesome. Obviously, this thing coming out is pretty bad for me too. I'm going to Poison Fang here, expecting him to U-turn. Because if I get a Poison on Incineroar or anything, that'd be fantastic for me too. Like, I have the Samurott Weaken. Please poison this boy. Nice. Okay. Such a great turn. Like, honestly, such a great turn. I'll make the Sawk play too. The Flare Blitz is great play. Or U-turn's great play too. But I have Incineroar weakened. I have you. Still going talking tomorrow. If he Heat Waves. Oof. My bad. That's big. Still gonna U-turn on his own talking tomorrow. And now I'm in. Slow kick on the Incineroar, which will be a 2-hit KO. With the poison, will it actually be a 2-hit KO? I'm scared. Doesn't look like a 2-hit KO. I still have Slow King. 26. Like that, I'm gonna tell you right now, he probably should have won if he got that right. But I have to make the play. Oh, it did 26 min. Okay, cool. Going for it again. Yep, nice. Okay, so Incineroar's gone. No more something that scares me with knockoff, obviously. This thing comes out. Golbat. Just gonna Brave Bird, knock you out. Beautiful. Obviously, Sigilyph is still here. It's alive. It is kicking. Sawk means you still beat this. You don't really beat this, but like you beat this. You're still switching to this, which gives me a Flare Blitz, which knocks out a Pokemon. I'm making the Slow King play. Nice. And I'm going to Scald just to get off a little bit of damage so I can spam Iron Head, I think, versus you. Oh, first burn of the day. Fantastic. He should Air Slash here. I don't think Sawk is actually as necessary. And I still like Golbat just for Delmai so I don't lose to you. So let him Air Slash. Does Iron Head do... $45.53. I'm gonna make the because like if I think U-turning is my best play because I put him in the I put him in range of Iron Head, which is better for me. And if I have to sack Slowking, so be it. But putting him in range of Iron Head is just so much better for me. It is. He should know that he loses if he loses this Mon, just like I lost if he hit that with Togedemaru. Nice. Fantastic. So at this point, I literally go Incineroar. Wild Charge will not knock me out. I could knock off here. Pick up my K. I should have Flare Blitzed. Actually, ideally, it's Cobra Berry on the Delmais, so I get my Oh, never mind. He won. He lost. He needed this Pokemon. Good game. I miss. Sorry, bro. Okay, never mind. Who cares? He left. Yeah, I'm ending it here, guys. That's... First off, I did not play this cleanly at all. We're 1561, which is cool. We got back the points that I lost from Decay, so that's awesome. I don't want to put out content that... I don't want to put out content that I don't feel like I'm playing that great in, or like even just like period. Like I'm not feeling, I'm not feeling good. So I guess the episode ended up being what, like 30 something minutes anyway, which is still not what I would have kept going. Definitely, I love this team by Jari. In fact, this is one of the teams that I want to end this with. So maybe I'll bring it back in a part 2. Let me know if you guys want to see a part 2 of this team. If you do, I'll let you know. I'll use it again. So just let me know. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. What is else? Oh, so the podcast goes up later today with Mogwai. You guys should definitely check that out. Great. Mega Mogwai. I don't know if you guys know about him, but you should definitely check it out. Goes out later today. Bye, friends.